Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends for another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a mythic fire attacker. And this is Quaxalcroc. And Quaxalcroc is of course a dragon. He's from the underworld but takes time for adventuring. He also took time to show up with 3 open glorious rune slots. So he's going to be burning a lot of our enemies. Alright, let's find a home for him, and there's only one, and that's not it. No. It's over here. Yeah, we're filling up quick. Well, that looked hot. Alright, so where is he hiding in there? This is somebody whom we're going to rename. Alright, this is Quaxalcroc. He is a mythic. He is fire. He has an evolving trait. Let's take a look at it. At rank 0, he is immune to freeze. And of course that includes Mega Freeze as well. At rank 1, he gains immunity to possession. But at rank 3, he gets immunity to control, which is very, very useful indeed. Alright, let's check out his stats. His strength is, it's okay. It's not as good as it could be. His life is alright. His speed is good, considering he's an attacker and such. So this is good. He's a little low on the power there, the strength. I think a little bit more would have been better for him. But then again, he does use a lot of torture effects, so maybe that's the way they were mitigating it. Alright, let's check out his initial skills. We begin with Grilled Kukan. Deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, and Sitting on the Chair. Deals low fire damage to all enemies. Alright, and of course that special skill that we saw, that really hot one. Heat Inferno. Isn't that redundant? Deals heavy fire damage to all enemies, applies burn, sunburn, and ignite to all enemies. Yeah, that's hot. Quaxalcroc has been chosen to lead the rebellion against Montezuma. It's his job to dethrone and replace the evil emperor. With the help of a group of shaman, he's used the power of Mythic Ember to become an emperor himself. But will he be a better one than his predecessor, or will he let the power go to his head? Okay, I'm guessing maybe he's going to let the power go to his head, and he's going to take over, and he's going to be horribly evil. So let's feed him. Alright, let's get him to level 4 for his final evolution. There he is. Yeah, he looks like a nice and benevolent emperor. He looks like he's going to eat the common folk. Alright, so let's get the skills going, starting at level 7. Dragon's Cry. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies nightmares to all enemies. 1 round cooldown. We won't be keeping it. Let's continue to level 10. Another skill. Aztec Fire. Deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, applies burn to one enemy. And of course that is a 0 stamina, 1 round cooldown. It's going to be a little hard getting rid of that one. Alright, so let's go to level 20. It's a long trip. I am not even going to try. Applies nightmares to one enemy, gives 1 extra turn to itself. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping that one though. I'm going to put it in for that because, yeah, I'm not going to keep that one. I may not actually keep that extra turn one because I may want to go a different way. Alright, let's continue. To level 25 for more skills. Sunhammer. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy, applies fire weakness, burn, and ignition to one enemy. That one, I'm keeping. That's going to be my single target. I am really going to hurt you. So if you're dodging group effects, yeah, you're going to get this one. So it's not going to be your lucky day. Alright, so let's continue to level 30. Dragon's Cry. Alright, we got that one back again. No, I got 2 others I want. Alright, so let's go on to level 35. Blaze Rain. Deals moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies burn and sunburn to all enemies. Alright, so that's moderate, but it's low moderate. I think it's a 30 if my memory is right. But again, the torture effects. Torture effects can be very dangerous against mythics. Alright, we do have another one coming, so let's go looking for it. Maybe it's at level 40? Ember Storm. Deals moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies ignite to all enemies. Right, that's a bit more up there in the moderate damage. I believe that's a 35. So I think it's going in for that one. Yes, not going to go with that one because of the existence of this one. Because this one is here, I don't think I'm going to want the extra turning thing going on. So that's just the way I intend to play it. All right, let's check out. Oh, we have to get them all the way up there. There's no more skills. We're just going to see that one over and over again. Looks like the name of a character from Superman, you know? I have no idea how that's even supposed to be pronounced. But I'm certainly going to know how to spell it after this. I keep seeing it so much. Okay, and then we're done. All right, let's check out his stats at level 60. Okay, his strength is good, but it's not what I think it should be. But like I said, he's very heavy on torture effects. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's just kind of okay. His life is very good, approaching 22,000 there at level 60. He's very tanky, so he's not going to be a glass cannon, that's for sure. And his speed is okay. I mean, he's not denial or anything like that. He's not like a crazy support person who has to go up front, you know. But his speed is fine. All right, let's check out the skills that I selected for him, and we'll talk about what we're going to do with his runes. Let's begin with Blaze Rain. Deals moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies burn and sunburn to all enemies. All right, it's not too heavy on the damage. I mean, he is a mythic. If you rank him up, if you give him strength, he's going to do damage with that. But the important part about this is he's using two torture effects, burn and sunburn. If you land both of them, you're going to do a lot of damage, right? All right, let's move on to Sunhammer. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy, applies fire weakness, burn, and ignition to one enemy. This one is very useful if you have that one individual who is dodging group attacks. See, this guy's got two big group attacks. You could really have had three if you wanted to. You know, that one would have done nightmares. Nightmares isn't my favorite thing, and I'd rather have these other skills. Anyway, this will really hammer that one individual, and it's going to put two torture effects on him, and it's also going to put fire weakness on him. If he's still dodging the group attacks, then you're saying, why are you putting fire weakness on? I'm getting to that. All right, so let's continue on to the next one. We have Ember Storm. Deals moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies ignite to all enemies. All right, well, this one does a bit more damage than the first one, but it also applies a different torture effect. So if he gets both of those group attacks off, he could theoretically put 3 torture effects on everybody, which is all kinds of nasty for them. And then we have this one. Aztec Fire. Deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, applies burn to one enemy. All right, so this is here for a couple of reasons. One, it's a wonderful follow-up on this one. If you hit somebody who's dodging group attacks and you're going to put fire weakness on them, this and this are still not going to hit them. However, this will. So you could use this as a follow-up and actually put, they got burned on, they're going to get burned anyway. You could follow up and do a little extra damage with this one if they have the fire weakness on. The good thing about this one is, one, no stamina. If he gets his stamina taken away, he can still do this one. If he gets his cooldowns active, well, this one is a 3, this one's a 3, and this one's a 2. This one's only a 1. I mean, you could maybe have gone back and gotten a 0 cooldown one, but then again, you wouldn't have something this good to use, and of course, there's also the 0 stamina. I could have substituted this one with the extra turn, but the extra turn one is actually a 3-round cooldown, and I do believe that it was like a 39 stamina cost. His stamina costs are a little bit chunky here, a 59, a 53, and a 47, so having a 0 in there is pretty good, especially towards the end of a fight. The end of a fight comes, he's low on stamina, just want to finish off that last guy, hit him with that one. Anyway, this guy here, of course, showed up with lots of open ruin slots. He is an attacker. Going to put damage on him. Definitely going to put damage on him. Do I want to put 2 on him? There's the question. He doesn't really have a high strength, and his skills, except for that one big one he has, don't really do a lot of damage. For this guy, it's about getting the torture effects on. So I got to tell you, I'm leaning heavily towards putting a little bit of speed on him. Just a solo speed for himself, you know, not like a group one or something like that. And then you might want to either supplement him with a little bit more strength or maybe a little bit more speed or a support speed or something like that. But I think you got to put a damage on him, at least one, and then you also put a speed on him. So that way he can get those torture effects down. You want him to get those 2 group attacks down as quickly as possible. That way the other side is just going to start dying slowly. He's probably going to be facing mythics. So you want percentages of damage as opposed to just points because they're probably going to have a lot of health too, like him. You might also want to put a life on him on the end because that way he can stay alive. I mean, if you put a good life on him, he's already going to have a big health. He's going to be very hard to kill. Now, if he gets to rank 3, remember, he's going to be immune to control completely. So if he's hard to kill and he's immune to control, he's going to do a lot of damage. Anyway, this is Quaxalcroc. He's a fire attacker. He's pretty good. He's going to kill our enemies with torture effects. And we're all going to be happy with that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.